Hey, shalom, shalom. First off, I'd like to say, Call Halal, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me. Also, would like to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim that's pushing this truth and sincerity and faith throughout the four corners of the earth. For the few sincere Akwat and sisters that watch and believe, shalom to you as well. Just back in the spirit of another lesson, because Esau, he's ramping up the pace because he know that he's about to reach his expiration clock as far as him having control and having a hegemon power structure where they're at the top, so to speak, where they're in rulership, because we know that everything is all going according to the will of the Heavenly Father. And we know that the will of the Heavenly Father was to set Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white people, up to rule for a certain amount of time, and that time is almost up. So I know a lot of times brothers, when we bringing out the videos and stuff, will get caught up into what Esau has. They got this technology, they got missiles, and they got stealth jets, and they got this, that, and the third and the fourth. But we always have to keep in perspective that the Most High set these people up in power for his will, and we serve the true power of the heavens and the earth that controls the issues of life and death, man. So that's the only person that we really should be fearing is the Heavenly Father through his son, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So I just want to put things in perspective that Esau, Edom, they're running on borrowed time, and that time is almost up, man. And that's why they're going to put so-called holy hell on the world as we know it, man. They're going to go to kitchen sink tactics. They're going to do everything that they can to keep control of the kingdom that the Most High set them up to rule in at this appointed time. But I'll just get some scriptures, Lord willing, through the Spirit. This will edify. I'm going to start off here in Daniel, the 4th chapter, in the 17th verse, and I'm in the NLT version. It says, "For this has been decreed by the messengers." And who are the messengers? The messengers are the prophets. That's who has the secrets of the Most High. Like it tells you in Amos, the 3rd chapter, the Most High, he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. So the prophets, they're the messengers and the mouthpiece of the Most High. We're speaking on behalf of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, the Heavenly Father, in the name of his only begotten Son. It says, "For this has been decreed by the messengers. It is commanded by the holy ones, so that everyone may know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of this world." And when we talk about this current kingdom is set up, Babylon the Great, which we know prophetically is America, we basically say these things as far as the destruction of America, because the Most High prophesied Great Babylon, America, to be destroyed, because ultimately he created it for his own will, man, and we're speaking that message to the whole world. Like the Most High told the prophet Jeremiah that he would be a prophet unto all the nations. Of course, we're speaking first and foremost to our own people, you Israelites, you 12 tribes, which make up you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans today. But we're confessing this gospel of the kingdom unto the whole world. I'll start over in Daniel 4:17. It says, "For this has been decreed by the messengers. It is commanded by the holy ones, so that everyone may know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world." So to reinforce the point, the Most High rules over all the kingdoms of the world, man. It don't matter what puppet leader or government appears to be controlling things. Ultimately, it's the Heavenly Father that controls these kingdoms of the world. He's even going to put the spirit on the nations, on the leaders of these nations, mainly Russia, Iran, China, to go to war, to fulfill the prophecy of the Third World War. It says, "So that everyone may know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world. He gives them to anyone he chooses." So the Most High gives the kingdoms of the world to anyone that he chooses. And of course, right now, the Lord's chosen people, we're in a low position right now because of disobedience. So that's why the heathens round about, they're ruling the kingdoms of the world. The Most High to set it up that way. It says he gives them to anyone he chooses, even to the lowliest of people. And we know that the lowliest people on the planet Earth are you red Hebrew Edomites, the ones who have recessive DNA, who don't have any pigment and melanin in their skin, who can't be in the sun, man. Base people, when you read in the regular King James Bible, but base means to be low. It says even to the lowliest of people. So the lowliest people on the planet are controlling the earth at this appointed time. And that's the will of the Heavenly Father. Just to be truthful, the Most High set it up that way, just like he rose up Pharaoh in ancient Egypt, man. And we know that America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, pursuant to Revelation, the 11th chapter. But just going on in the scriptures, Esau is ruling at this appointed time, but his time of rulership is almost up. That's why he's going to come with more draconian laws and legislations, ultimately because he's trying to fulfill his NWO enterprise by having everyone receive the mark that it talks about when you read the prophecy in Revelation 13 and 16, which when you go into that word, is charagma in the Greek. It means an incision, which we know that Esau, he's going to come with that implantable device that's going to be forced on the entire world as we know it. You're not going to be able to have access to buy or sell without that. So that's really at the forefront of his whole agenda, is fulfilling that enterprise, the NWO enterprise, man. But he's not going to be able to fully accomplish it, man. But that's why he's trying to speed things up. That's why he's strategically trying to collapse this economy, man, and basically have everyone transition their world currencies from the dollar to digital, But I'm going to go here in Job, the 14th chapter, in the 5th verse. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So the Most High has it already established the time frame that he's going to allow Esau, Edom to rule, man. And for the prophets, the brothers that have been enlightened with this word, that should give us a sigh of relief, so to speak. That should reinvigorate our hope and our faith in the Lord, man. And the Most High, his word doesn't return void. All the prophecies that's written in the Holy Bible, they're going to come to pass in due time that the Most High set in his own will. So Esau, his number of his months and days, they've already been determined. He only has a certain level that he's going to be able to reach. He has a threshold that he's going to be able to reach before the Most High intervenes. Because we always go into the fact that the world as we know it, it's in desperate need of new management and rulership. That's why everything is just completely out of order. And I can get into the different examples of how women have been liberated and they've been given power and authority over men. Children are completely out of order. Just households and families are in complete disarray. The heathen nations are in a better position than the Israelites, and they look down on the Israelites. There's no righteous judgment that goes forth in this place, so on and so forth. The Esau, Edom, he destroys the earth. He's destroying the water, the food supply, the whole ecosystem is all jacked up. You really got to be careful about, if you consume fish and things, even that are lawful fish, because the water's so polluted with mercury and fentanyl. But that just goes to show that the wicked is in authority right now. Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. But the key word is given. The Most High gave the power and rulership of the earth to the wicked for a certain amount of time, which that time is almost up, man. That time is almost up. I'm going to go to something else in Job I want to hit, actually. This is Job 20:4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So the triumphing and the glory of the wicked is short. Because really, when you think about it, America, they haven't really been in the power even 300 years, man. They've only ruled for a short amount of time. But it seems like a long time because, time that's relative to a plane of existence. So because we've been in subjection and oppression under the wicked rulership, it seems like they've had the ball for a long time, so to speak. But in the grand scheme of things, they've only really had a short rulership. And it says that the triumphing of the wicked is short. Right now, there's a shameful spewing on the glory of the wicked. Even the fact that I think it's King Charles over there in England, like they was at some type of parade or something and someone threw an egg or something at him, man. So that shows that the triumphing of the wicked is short, is being cut short. And it says in the joy of the hypocrite before a moment. Because who's the greatest hypocrite? When you go into the word hypocrite, it means actor. The greatest hypocrite on the earth are you red Hebrew Edomites. You'll say one thing and do the absolute other. The Native American Indians, the so-called indigenous people, they said that the Edomites, they spoke with a forked tongue, meaning they're deceptive. You can't trust anything that they say. But we're in a time right now where they're being exposed, especially the chief house of Edom, which is Amalek, when you go into the Bible, which we know, I ain't going to say the word, but we know who they are. We call them the 1948ers, the ones that wear the small hats. Those are the cream of the crop of the nation of Edom. But the point being made is that everything that they've set their eyes on is about to be brought down. It says, verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. And it tells you, I believe, in Psalms, the 49th chapter, that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. But the Most High is not with Esau, Edom, ruling forever from generation to generation. We're in a time right now where they're about to be brought down, man. Their rulership is about to be cut short, and they can feel it. The top tier, the so-called elite of you Edomites, they know these scriptures, they know these prophecies, they know that they only have a certain amount of time that they can rule. They know that we're in a time of that it talks about when you read 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, where it talks about Jacob grabbed the heel of Esau, so that Esau in the spirit, they're being pulled down. And at the same time, Jacob is being risen up through this word. Because in order for the kingdom of heaven to be established with the Israelites in power, the wicked has to be brought down. It's not going to be a joint rulership in the kingdom. The wicked, they have to be completely in subjection. We're going to have our boot on their neck, which represents just total subjection and having them under our foot. And the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth, man. I'll read this and I'll end out the short lesson. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And when you go into the word devil, it just means deceiver. The great deceiver, he's being exposed. All the lies, all the information that they tried to hide as far as who the true people of the Lord are, all of those lies are being exposed, man. The truth, we're in a time of major truth and major prophecy being revealed, to where everyone without a shadow of a doubt can identify who the wicked is. And at the same time, be able to identify who the true Lord's people are. And Esau, Edom, they big mad that it's an exposing campaign. So that's why they're going to come with great wrath. They're going to come with a lot of propaganda, a lot of slander. They're going to be setting up a lot of traps, you know. They're going to really persecute the men of the Lord who are at the forefront of bringing out this truth to dispel all of those lies and tear down that stronghold of deception that they set up that has enhanced their rulership, so to speak. because Esau, Edom, the devil, they know that they have a short time to rule, man. So they're trying to get these plans off the ground. So a lot of things, as far as we know it, even things that's going to affect our own lives, brothers' lives in this truth, man, you know, in our level of comfort, things are going to change. We already see it's a lot of these corporations and companies like Amazon, Facebook, they're having massive layoffs right now. Even just on a personal testimony, you know, my gig where I work at, they did a round of layoffs. Call all y'all Bashim Yahushua at this appointed time. At least I'm able to get my daily bread, but it ain't going to be no work in Babylon. The grinders shall cease, like it talks about in Ecclesiastes 12. So more is to come as we come into the time where the devil's rulership is being cut short. Esau, Edom, the Most High is about to spoil their plans, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to Job 20 because it was something I want to jump down to get. Job 20, back in Job 20 and 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So, right when they feel that they're at the pinnacle and they're about to accomplish those NWO goals and have everyone receive that mark, they're going to be in straits. It says, verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So right when they're about to fulfill these agendas, the Most High is going to intervene. The Most High is going to put the spirit on these other nations to shoot missiles on this place, because we know that Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire via those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, the ICBM missiles. So we're in that time right now, and Esau, they know what time it is. That's why they're going to try to run a no huddle, so to speak. They're going to try to get this thing moving faster and faster. So things are going to change, I perceive, probably within the next 6 to 18 months. Things are going to change at an elevated rate. That whole thing that happened in 2020 with the shutdown, that was just a test run just to see how people would react. So I know this devil, he has a lot more tricks up his sleeve because he know that he's running on a limited time. He's about to hit his expiration clock. And we know that Esau, Edom, they're going to try to hit a buzzer beater and they're going to lose the game, man, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to intervene. So call out Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for prophecy. Brothers, hold fast to the faithful word, knowing that our enemy, they about to come in like a flood, but the Most High, you know, he's going to lift up a standard. So with all being said, Lord willing, this edified, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, peace and blessings to the elect.